Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Hello and welcome. You're here with Brothers Forge Gaming, and this is Ghostbusters 2 on the NES, featuring in our NESQuicK. If you guys haven't had a chance, make sure to check out our entire playlist to see all of your favorite NES games done quick. What you have right here, I don't want to go out on a limb and say hidden gem, but this is a hidden gem. I know, it's the NES. Everybody loves the NES, everybody knows all the games. There's no such thing as a hidden gem anymore, as far as I know. They're all unhidden. Let's call it an unhidden gem. However, this game flies under the radar. I've seen it anywhere from $10 to $20 most places. If you ask me, not only is this game Activision, okay, one of the few publishers from this era, from the original developing, publishing era that is still around today, and not only around, they're one of the top developers, okay? So that alone right there, and other Activision games on the NES demand a very high price, i.e. Swordmaster and the like. There are some others. Thunderbirds is another cool Activision game as well that flies under the radar. We've got a complete review of that as well if you want to check it out on our site. Check out our NES playlist as well as our NESQuicK playlist to see all of your favorite Nintendo games being played. All that being said, what I'm getting at here is that this is a game developed, published by one of the top developers, you could say, of all time. It features one of the most iconic movie franchises from the 80s that you love, Ghostbusters. I mean, come on, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd. If you ask me, it hits the mark on any top NES game that people are willing to pay outrageous amounts of money for. And what you found here, you found a game that, like I said, you should be able to pick this thing up reasonable on most places. Yes, okay, this game would be considered NES tough. I mean, it's one-hit deaths. You do get more than one guy. You do get more than one continue. So it's a very doable game. On this run I did here for this, I made it the furthest I'd made it before. But yeah, it's a tough game. I mean, you might not want to sit here and play it over and over till you beat it. It's a fun one to come back to when you're in the mood, when you're like, okay, this time I'm gonna beat it. It's good for that. Look at all the wonderful, colorful sprites you get in this thing. It is just incredible. And on top of all that, if you were so inclined, you could go out and you could do a high score run with your friends. Who can beat the game the fastest? What high score can you get? If you can even beat it. Beating it in the first place would be the challenge. But yes, what you have here, Ghostbusters 2 on the NES, a very excellent game. Brothers Forge Gaming recommends this game to any collector, any gamer. I mean, the collectability on this thing is just through the roof. On top of that, it's a fun game to play. Now, there were two versions of Ghostbusters 2 released on the NES. I believe the one that more people seem to like is the one that was released PAL, and I don't believe you can get it on the US release version of the NES. So what we're stuck with here is this fantastic game, Ghostbusters 2. I have not played the other release to be able to tell you which one's better. I'm just going to go ahead and say that this is a very playable game. I highly recommend you pick it up. If you see it around, do not pass it up. And if you feel like playing a really fun game, get this thing ordered up, head out to your local shop, pick it up as fast as possible. This is a very cool game. You don't want to miss out on how excellent this game is. And if you're looking for more Ghostbusters, there is also Ghostbusters 1 on the NES. Different in style of game, but you know what? You're still doing the Ghostbuster stuff. So if you were to get both games, you're going to have that well-rounded experience that you want, know, and love. You've been hanging out with Brothers Forge Gaming. This is NESQuicK. Thanks for coming by, guys, and checking it out. And like I said, make sure to check out our entire NESQuicK playlist for more of your favorite games done quick.